A job interview is an opportunity to show the recruiting manager or the hiring manager that how do you can shine in the job role and at the company. Just think for a while. The job interview is an audition and you'll have to follow some do's and don'ts, and this video will help you to know which are the do's and don'ts of the job interview. Hey everyone, welcome back once again. By the end of this video, you'll be able to know and understand which are the do's and don'ts of the interview process. So make sure to watch the video till the end, and if you're new to the channel, then please do hit on subscription and bell icon. And also, if you have further queries, feel free to comment them. How should you present yourself in the interview to get the base shot? So here are some do's for you. So number one is do your homework. So in the homework, know about the company, about the competitors of the company, job profile of the company, a job description, job specification, working hours, and the range of salary which their competitors offering to you. Second one, know exact time, date and venue, and make sure that you are reaching to the venue of the interview at least 30 minutes before, which will give you enough time to park the vehicle and get freshen up. Point number 3 is dress properly. It's again a point to discuss and debate which sort of dress is the right fit for the candidate. But make sure that you'll have to understand the requirement of the interview, of the job, and accordingly you can dress. The simplest way of selecting a dress is having a faint color shirt and any dark color trouser for the men. And for the women, any smart casual will do. Point number 4 is maintain a proper eye contact. Make sure that you have a right eye contact and you are sounding confident when you're talking, looking at the interviewer or to the hiring manager. Point number 5 is ask for the clarification if you don't understand the question or if you're not able to listen to the question properly. Next is be honest and be yourself, because the information or details which you will be providing in the process of interview, they are going to get cross-checked, they are going to get verified. So even if you don't have enough experience or whatever the amount of experience you have, try to give the genuine information and be yourself. Even if you don't have any skill sets which a particular job profile is demanding for, what will happen? You will get rejected. But if you are not giving a right or correct information, you will be out of the recruitment process of any company. Next is do provide a firm handshake by the end of your interview. It again depends on the proximity with the hiring manager. And the last one is do write a thank you mail or a letter to the hiring manager or to the company address. So these were some do's. Let's go to the second part, that is don'ts of the interview. Point number 1, don't comment negatively about your previous company or about the previous employer or about your colleagues, because the company may give a reference check or an experienced verification call to your previous employer and it may create a negative impact about you. So make sure that you're not giving any negative remark about the previous employer or about the co-workers. Point number 2 is don't take the interview casually. Make sure that you are going to give your 100% in the interview process. So whichever the questions will be asked by the hiring manager, make sure that you have given the answer to those questions seriously and carefully. Point number 3, don't give a feel or a vibe to the hiring manager that you're only interested in the salary. Point number 4 and most important is stay prepared for typically asked questions. I have already made a series of questions and the standard answer which you can customize for yourself. The series is available on the playlist of my channel. I have given a link of a playlist here. Do check those videos. I'm sure those videos will help you to prepare for typically or commonly asked questions. What will happen even if those questions are not asked, at least you will stay prepared or ready for those questions. Point number 5 is don't show frustration during the interview. It may happen that you have been appearing for the interview maybe since last 6 months, 4 months, or multiple times you have given the interview but you're getting rejected. In that case, people do speak about the frustration or maybe personal details or about the family. So try to avoid not to show the frustration. Point number 6 is don't allow your phone to ring during the interview. So the best principle you'll have to remember, whenever you're entering into a interview room or a cabin, make sure that you have kept your phone on a silent mode or you have kept the phone on a flight mode. Or even if your phone rings between the interview, don't answer the call even if it's very urgent. There may be certain exceptions to it. Point number 7 is don't cross your arms. People have habit of holding the hands or crossing the hands and speaking like this. So try to avoid it when you're appearing for the interview. Next is don't play with the hairs or any object which you have with you. People have habit of playing with pen or maybe with the piece of paper if you're holding. Especially women have habit of playing with hair or maybe with the dupatta. So try to avoid not to play with the objects or with hair. Point number 9 is don't answer the question with yes or no, even if these are close-ended answers. So try to give a little explanation. Like if it is asked to you, are you a team player? So instead of saying just yes or no, support your answer with some example or evidence. Point number 10 is don't bring your personal or family related issues during the interview. And the last point is don't crack joke in the interview. People have habit of showing that they're humorous, but it may create a negative impact about a candidate. So try to avoid cracking joke in the process of interview, especially when you're answering to the questions which are asked by the hiring manager. So these were some important do's and don'ts which you'll have to follow during the interview process. I'm sure you must have found this video useful and informative. If so, then please give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe the channel. The next video is based on email writing. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, this is Sandeep signing off. Thank you for your time.